graduation ceremony for the School of Nursing and the School of Health Sciences. In a year filled with individual and community struggles, heartache, and sacrifice, it is a joy to gather with friends and family to celebrate the accomplishments of our IB Tech Community College graduates. I would like to begin by recognizing a few faculty members whose contribution to student academic success embodies the resilience that our faculty, staff, and students have shown this last year. The President's Award for Excellence in Instruction is presented annually to a faculty member from each service area of the college who typifies excellence in instruction and represents the mission of the college. This year's recipient is Gia Hardiman-Eddington, Surgical Tech Program Chair. Gia, would you stand to be recognized? I'd also like to acknowledge this year's Adjunct Faculty Award winner for Excellence in Instruction, David Lingle, an instructor on our Automotive Technology program. Both Gia and David were honored in pre-recorded videos sent out to the service area during the past week. I would encourage all of you to watch the videos after the ceremony, available on IB Tech Kokomo's social media platforms, for a special message from our illustrious award winners. Now, as we come together today, we want to remember and honor those who are serving or have served our nation. At this time, we ask that any graduates and any audience members, both here and at home, who are veterans, to please stand so that we may thank you for your service to our country. Now would everyone please rise for the singing of the National Anthem and the Invocation, performed by Vice Chancellor for Student Success, Teresa Murphy.
We gather here today to celebrate this milestone together as a community, the milestone of an academic year well spent in pursuit of knowledge, skill, craft, and experience. May we be grateful for every person involved in this pursuit, the peers, the staff, the administration, the faculty, the mentors, the family, and friends. For these people have made this ceremony possible. And it is from their work and support that growth will continue to flourish in our communities long after this ceremony has passed. May each of us look back on the closing of the academic year with the knowledge that our labor is not in vain, and that this moment, Spring Graduation 2021, is a time we're celebrating and remembering as both a worthwhile end and a new beginning. Those who feel led may now join me in prayer. God, we thank you for your provisions that have led us to this point, for it is your blessings that have sustained us. We thank you for those who are here with us today, and we pray blessings upon those who have played roles in our graduate success. May we honor you in the accomplishments we recognize today, and may we be filled with gratitude during this celebration of our graduates, their work, and their bright futures. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red, the
You may be seated. It is now my honor to introduce the Chancellor of Ivy Tech Community College, Kokomo, Dr. Dean McCurdy. Chancellor.
Thank you, Ethan. It is my pleasure to welcome you this afternoon to Ivy Tech Community College's 2021 commencement ceremony. We have some distinguished guests with us today that I'd like to thank and ask them to stand as they are recognized, and please join me in thanking them. From our Campus Board of Trustees today, we have Annette Russell, Trustee and Chairperson, and Dr. William Smith, Trustee. Thank you. It is a privilege for us to celebrate our graduates with each of you this afternoon. And at this time, I would like to recognize the leadership of the Kokomo service area, the vice chancellors, including one who can sing the national anthem beautifully, the directors, the executive directors, and the deans. This talented and accomplished group has directed the work and inspired the imagination of faculty, staff, and students. Would the vice chancellors, directors, executive directors, and deans please stand and be recognized? The essence of Ivy Tech is the caliber of instruction that we offer, and the success of our graduates is dictated by the education they receive. Both our instructional quality and our graduates' learning outcomes require a dedicated and highly qualified faculty. I would now ask the members of our faculty to please stand and be recognized. Of course, the accomplishments of our students graduating this afternoon would not be possible without the dedication and commitment of our staff as well. We are fortunate to have employees who give so much of themselves to assist our students and help them to achieve their educational goals. And among our staff and faculty in particular, I want to give a special thank you to the members of our amazing Commencement Committee for organizing for the second year in a row an unprecedented, and I know that word's used a lot, but a truly unprecedented commencement. I would ask our staff of Ivy Tech Kokomo, Logansport, and the Peru campus to please stand and be recognized. We are assembled this afternoon to recognize the tremendous accomplishments of students who will be graduating today. Through hard work and determination, each has reached a milestone in their lives, earning an Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, or Associate of Applied Science degree, or a technical certificate or certificate. In some cases, many of those at the same time. Each of our graduates is to be commended for their accomplishments. Now, we have several graduates today who are wearing unique cords and stoles that represent a variety of organizations, clubs, and memberships. Present today are graduates wearing cords in recognition of their achievements as veterans, graduates with honors, members of Phi Theta Kappa, members of the National Society for Leadership and Success, members of the Student Leadership Academy, members of Taking Hoosiers to the Next Level, and the All Indiana team. Among the graduates who are being recognized today, you'll see not only students who came to Ivy Tech Community College immediately after high school, but in some cases, students who have completed credentials while still in high school, and people who came to us with a wealth of life experience and a desire to expand their world. Now, I would like to ask for a moment for our graduates to please stand and turn and face the audience of guests who came with you today, who have supported you throughout your journey. And if you'd prefer, you can also turn and face that camera over there so that those at home can see you. So please stand now and let's turn around and face that way. To the many parents, children, wives, husbands, relatives, and friends who have helped our graduates succeed, we offer a special welcome and thank you on behalf of the 2021 graduating class of Ivy Tech Community College. Thank you for always being there for our students. Thank you for your unending support of them through the tears and the heartache and the challenges that these students have faced over their time at Ivy Tech. Without your support, this would not have been possible. Thank you. Okay, you can flip around and sit down. Thank you. Great. So each year, Ivy Tech Community College also recognizes the contributions of individuals who have rendered significant service to the college, its students, and our communities. As we complete the Ivy Tech Kokomo campus transformation, we are awarding 3 honorary degrees this year to recognize a trio of community leaders who have been instrumental to the growth of Ivy Tech in Kokomo and throughout our service area. The Honorary Associate of Science in Community and College and Community Service is bestowed on individuals in recognition of their many contributions to the college and their communities. Our first honorary degree recipient today is Dr. Pamela Lewis. Dr. Lewis, I'd ask you to please stand. You can come forward a little bit, just stay 6 feet away. So Dr. Lewis was a founding member of Ivy Tech's Kokomo campus team. Starting in 1979 as an adjunct faculty member in skills advancement and general education courses, her long and successful Ivy Tech career spanned nearly 35 years when she retired as our Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs in 2013. Dr. Lewis was a major contributor to our success, building up Ivy Tech in our region. We would not be here without her contributions, overseeing program growth through the years and driving our development as a comprehensive community college. Dr. Lewis hired many of our faculty, staff, and administrators who continue to work for us today. She supported the Ivy Tech Foundation throughout her career and has continued that support of Ivy Tech students through the Circle of Ivy Women's Philanthropic Group. Her donation to the Kokomo Campus Transformation Campaign is honored with the naming of the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Lewis. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Getting good with this mask thing. Okay, I'm just getting good at it now. It took me 15 months, but our next honoree today is Dr. Thomas Mccaig, and I'd ask Dr. Mccaig to please stand. Dr. Mccaig served on our Kokomo Campus Board of Trustees for more than a decade, including lengthy terms of service as board chair before his retirement from the board in 2020. Dr. Mccaig has always been a champion for the importance of education and higher education in our communities, and he has been instrumental in helping Ivy Tech build career pathways with our K-12 partners. Dr. Mccaig always led our board by example. He was an attendee at nearly all college and campus events and fundraisers and made direct contributions to fundraising efforts for students and facilities projects. His wife, Anna Jo, is a member of the Ivy Tech Circle of Ivy Women's Philanthropic Group, and the McCaigs have supported the Kokomo Transformation Project and students attending campuses in Kokomo, Logansport, and Peru. Congratulations, Dr. McCaig. And our final honoree today is Mr. Thomas Mccaig. Mr. Mccaig? Mr. Mccaig, an attorney for 49 years who practices in Kokomo, has been a longtime supporter of Ivy Tech Community College, diligent in promoting the mission of the college by telling the Ivy Tech story to on- and off-campus entities and external constituents. Mr. Mccaig served on the Ivy Tech State Board of Trustees from 2003 until 2006 and has been an advisor to Ivy Tech legal students and our paralegal programs. Mr. Mccaig has been an important part of our effort to raise the funding needed to complete our Kokomo transformation by engaging directly in visits and making a personal contribution to our campaign. And many of you will be familiar with this location. The student lounge on the second floor of our new Health Professions Center that overlooks the campus quad is named in honor of the Mccaig family and was made possible by their gift. And I know many of you spent a lot of time studying in there lately. So, Tom has also helped secure many gifts to our campaign. Tom and his wife, Diane, also support the college through engagement at Ivy Tech Foundation's Florida Friends and through many other events and activities on campus and in the community. Congratulations, Mr. Mccaig. this off one more time here, just to say that we've now reached a very important moment in our ceremony, and I would call on Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Ethan Hiker, for our next portion.
Thank you, Chancellor. Will the candidates for the Associate of Applied Science degrees, Associate of Arts, and Associate of Science degrees, as well as our technical certificates and certificates, please stand? Dr. McCarty, these candidates have fulfilled the requirements for graduation and are recommended by the faculty of Ivy Tech Community College for the conferring of these degrees and certificates.
Mr. Hiker, exercising the authority of the State Board of Trustees legally vested by the people of Indiana through the General Assembly and the Governor, and delegated by the trustees to me, and recognizing your nomination by the faculty and with the approval of the administration for having successfully completed the prescribed courses of study, I now confer upon each of you the appropriate degree, technical certificate, or certificate. Please be seated. Congratulations.
Now I invite the Ivy Tech graduates to come forward to the platform to receive your degrees and certificates. I would like Annette Russell to come forward and assist Dr. McCurdy in presenting the diplomas and congratulating our graduates. I would also like our deans to come forward and assist in the presenting of the diplomas and congratulating our graduates. Derry Ebert, Vice Chancellor for Student Enrollment, will announce the graduates' names and degrees as they cross the stage.
Will the first row of graduates please rise and proceed to the stage? Aaron Brumbarek, Dental Assisting, Associate's degree. Ashley Nicole Fagel, Associates of Applied Science, Outstanding Student in Dental Assisting. Emma K. Hintz, Associates of Applied Science, Dental Assisting. Caitlin Hughes, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Assisting. Grace Carolyn Roberts, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Assisting. Lorena V. Sanchez Acosta, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Assisting. Caitlin Leanne Scott, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Assisting. Alyssa Marie Torres, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Assisting. Hannah Marie Glendenning, Technical Certificate, Dental Assisting. Cherise Michaela Remo, Technical Assistant, Technical Certificate, Dental Assisting. Brandy J. Abbott, Associate of Applied Science, 2019-20 graduate, Medical Assisting. Skylar K. Harris Eads, Associate of Applied Science, Healthcare Specialist, Clinical Support. Teresa Everett, Associate of Applied Science, Healthcare Specialist, Clinical Support. Sharon A. Hostedler, Associate of Applied Science, Healthcare Specialist, Clinical Support. Jennifer Marie True, Associate of Applied Science, Outstanding Student in Healthcare Specialist, Healthcare Specialist Clinical Support. Tamika Joanne Little, Technical Certificate, Healthcare Specialist Clinical Support. Kaylin M. McKinney, Technical Certificate, Healthcare Specialist, Clinical Support. Krista S. Kruger, Certificate, Certified Nursing Aide. Anna D. Baker, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting. Caitlin S. Blankenship, Associate of Applied Science, Outstanding Student in Medical Assisting. Jessica Contreras, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting. Genesis Lopez, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting. Caitlin Cheyenne Vera Midyet, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting. Kelsey P. Nickum, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting. Angela May Iona Ross, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting. Kimberly Ann Stason, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting. Dresden Lynn Wright, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting. Jordan Danielle Wyatt, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting. Micah A. Quillen, Technical Certificate, Medical Assisting. Ariana M. Ewing, Associate of Applied Science, Paramedic Science. Yuritsa Sanchez Flores, Associate of Applied Science, Paramedic Science. Christy Jo Webb, Associate of Applied Science, Paramedic Science. Alexandria G. Bart Baber, Certificate, Basic Emergency Medical Studies. Dustina R. Clarkston, Certificate, Basic Emergency Medical Studies. Jean C. Hickman, Certificate, Phlebotomy Technician. Jody N. Pittman, Certificate, Phlebotomy Technician. Troy M. Birch, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Paul Jacob Hoff, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Alexis Marie Lees, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Daisy E. Mendez Paz, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Rachel Suzanne Mao, Outstanding Student in Surgical Technology, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Cassidy Taylor Myers, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Miranda Noel Pickett, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Tina M. Rogers, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Andrea Boxell, Associate of Science, Nursing. Kayla Jo Horojo, Associate of Science, Nursing. Did I get that right? Ashley Nicole Horojo, Associate of Science, Nursing. Juanita Roshanda Perkins, Associate of Science, Nursing. Cecilia Tatiana Austin, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Azizat Badmas, Nursing, Associate of Applied Science. Kaylee Ballard, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Cora Joanna Bricknell, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Dana M. Damewood, Associate of Science, Nursing. Kara Dunkman, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Gabriela D. Franco Victoriano, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Tashelle Deanne Heckman, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Stephanie D. Hensley, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Dakota N. Henson, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Courtney A. Johnson, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Alyssa Delane Knobel, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Kelsey Leanne Kyle, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Nicole Renee Latourette, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Jerry Allen Leavitt, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Shauna Marie Morrison, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Nathan S. Napier, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Jeremy L. Nieto, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Rebecca H. Roy, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Taylor R. Russell, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Tabitha M. Schoenstein, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Amanda Lee Schultz, Associate of Science, 2019-20 graduate, Nursing, TSAP. Danielle C. Snyder, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Amanda Christine Spahn, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Amber Janine Sturch, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Sarah Jane Tomlinson, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Lateza Z. L. Zakal, Associate of Science, Nursing, TSAP. Courtney Brooke Asbell, Technical Certificate, Practical Nursing. Mackenzie Jean Bray, Technical Certificate, Practical Nursing. Raylyn K. Boffo, Technical Certificate, Practical Nursing. Carmela Marie Garcia, Technical Certificate, Practical Nursing. Tara L. Gibson, Technical Certificate, Outstanding Student in Practical Nursing. Adrian N. Johnson, Technical Certificate, Practical Nursing. Gladys D. Lopez, Technical Certificate, Practical Nursing. Caitlin Faye Luttrell, Technical Certificate, Practical Nursing. Amber M. Odinger, Technical Certificate, Practical Nursing. Bethany L. Porter, Technical Certificate, Practical Nursing. Jocelyn Elenis Rodriguez, Certificate, Pre-Nursing Studies.
Let's do that one more time. Congratulations to the class of 2021. Just got to make sure they hear you at home too. So each year we ask a member of the graduating class to leave their peers with a lasting message. This year we have a pre-recorded message from a graduate who graduated earlier today, and that's visual communication student Arlene Emmert, and we'd like to share that message with you now.
Hello, everyone. I'm not gonna lie. When I first found out that I could be the one speaking before you today, I was excited. I signed up for the chance immediately. But as I worked on my speech, nothing I wrote felt right. I started and stopped so many times. What should I say? Should I start with an amazing quote? Should I bring up COVID? Should I start or end with congratulations? Do I use this as a moment to focus inward, or do I take a global perspective? I looked to past notable commencement speeches, but none of what was spoken about felt quite right either. What was said then didn't seem to fit with what we had been through in the past year. I also had only a few minutes to give my thoughts. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that was just it. Here today, like in life as a whole, I have a short time, and I didn't want to waste it. With that realization, I decided to stop thinking and get on to what I really wanted to say. To start with, I wanted to discuss what we're here for today. Commencement is often seen as the end, but its true definition is a beginning, act or fact coming into existence. For all of us graduating here today, whether you're the first in your family or the latest in a long line, congratulations! You have graduated college. If this is how far you have decided to go for now with formal education, I wish you all the best on whatever path your life takes next. If you're going on for further education, I wish you all the best in your next step of learning. I want to congratulate all of you for completing this step in your education, not just because you did it, but because you did it in 2020, at a time where our last 2.5 semesters were all over the place, quite literally for some of us as we took online classes across the state because of COVID. You have all achieved great success, and I commend you all for sticking with school. Even when things changed and got hard, you still persevered, and that is worth celebrating. As you think about what you have accomplished today, I want to ask you to thank those you can think of who helped you on this path. Family, friends, mentors, and teachers. Thank them for their help, their guidance, and their encouragement. For most of us, this was not something we could have done on our own. This is something that we had to have help with. So take a minute to thank all those who helped you today, and thank them for the help that they gave you on your journey. As I mentioned before, when trying to decide what to say today, I debated what perspective to take. The more I thought about it, the more I realized you can't have the world without the people in it. So today I implore you not to just work hard, but to enjoy life as well. Each of us has a reason that we are here, and I hope that you can find your place in this world, if you haven't already. I hope that college has helped you on your path to becoming the best you that you can be. My wish for all of you is that you can help spread love, joy, and kindness to all of those around you. For we only truly move forward when we do so together. After a year of less contact and interaction, we realize just how important we are to each other. Humanity needs each other, now more than ever. I leave you with this, knowing I'm not one of the dozens of celebrities who will be giving some amazing commencement speeches soon, but knowing that I am me, that I have a purpose, and so do you. I'm excited to see where the road will take us next, as we branch off from here onto our own paths. Remember a few simple truths as you move on. Don't let anyone say that you can't, that you aren't enough of anything to do what you want to pursue, that you are anything other than who you know yourself to be. Don't listen to the haters or to those who would try and bring you down. You were made to do amazing things. Don't let anyone tell you any different. I want to end with a pair of quotes. Some may think it childish to quote children's author A.A. Milne, but sometimes we need to hear things in a youthful way to remind us of the excitement and idealism we have as children that we often lose as we grow older. We need to be reminded that we can do it. The world can change if we work together. So what are these two quotes? The first comes from Christopher Robin and is a reminder that you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. The other is from National Youth Poet Laureate Amanda Gorman, her inauguration poem titled The Hill We Climb, a reminder that there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. So congratulations, you have graduated college. Go out and be brave, be strong, be smart, be a light and a force for positive change in the world to help us achieve a better future for all of humanity. Thank you.
And thank you to Arlene. It is now time for the culminating ritual of every commencement ceremony. Graduates, please rise. Class of 2021, the Ivy Tech Community College faculty and the Board of Trustees have officially decreed that you have met the requirements for graduation. To signify the completion of the degree requirements and your receipt of the appropriate diploma, I now invite all graduates to move the tassel on your mortarboard from the right side to the left side. I present to you the 2021 graduating class for Ivy Tech Community College, Kokomo, Logansport, and Peru. Congratulations. Congratulations, you may be seated. Sorry, I can barely see you, so. Congratulations to each of you. The events of this past year have fundamentally challenged all aspects of our lives, and for students in this commencement ceremony in particular, especially for your lives. And on behalf of the community, I want to say a sincere thank you. The students in this room are not only graduates today, but they've been involved over the past year in vaccination clinics, in testing centers, in working in medical offices, and in clinics, and in hospitals, and in dental labs, and in transporting patients, and in all the other fields of study that they've trained for. Your commitment has made our community safer and allowed us to have this ceremony today. We were honored last year to recognize you and our first responders and healthcare providers in our community with an honorary degree, and we're honored today to present you as our graduates for the class of 2021. Now, each of you has persevered in the face of unparalleled difficulties. As I said, you've demonstrated, though, that no matter what the world of tomorrow is like, you are prepared to meet the challenge head on. Your achievement today is remarkable. Your hard work and personal sacrifices that you've made in reaching this important accomplishment are a true reflection of both your abilities and your commitment. You are now in a position to continue to make a significant difference in the world, and I wish you continued success and prosperity. This now concludes the Ivy Tech Community College commencement ceremony for 2021. I would ask that the audience remain seated until the recessional from the platform party is complete, and then the graduates may join their family and friends at the back and proceed out to take some photos and commune. And I'd also, just a quick announcement for our nursing students, please stay in the area. The pinning ceremony will begin in about 20 minutes. Thank you and appreciate it. And again, congratulations to the class of 2021. I would ask the platform guests to follow the Grand Marshal.